Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra and today I am here with a super fun video. If you missed my video on Monday, I made the four main elements as fairies, so water, earth, air, and fire. And for today's video, I thought it'd be fun to do a lot with tiny homes for each of the elements. So if you want to see the fairies and how they all turned out, head over to my last video. It'll be popping up. I just hit my microphone, sorry if you heard that. But it'll be popping up on this video. So this first home is my home for the earth fairy, which I think this is my favorite home and my favorite area of the build. I think it turned out really cute, and I don't know, I'm just really happy with it. One thing that was a bit of a struggle with this build was doing 4 tiny homes on the same lot, trying to make them all different without repeating layouts and furniture styles and color palettes. It was very easy in some ways, but it was also challenging in some ways. And this was the first one I did, obviously. So I think it was easy because I was like, oh yeah, all these ideas, boom, boom, boom. And then towards the end, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And like, I didn't want all the bedrooms to be on the same part of the house. Like, I didn't want them all to be in like the front corner or whatever. So I tried to make them all different. And yeah, and when I was doing the tour, I realized I didn't finish the fire home. There wasn't like any clutter in there. So I went in and added a little bit. And I did not play test these, so sorry about that, but yeah, so I don't know, I think this would be really fun downloading those fairies and then downloading the slot, because you can play with all of them and you know, they're all set. And with the new businesses and hobbies thing, you can like assign homes to everyone or whatever. So yeah, but this is up on the gallery if you're interested in downloading it, and I will be posting pictures of this build on my Instagram. I don't know if people are into like seeing pictures of like the builds and stuff. I like the tours, but I also like pictures because I can like look at it at my own pace, you know. But I always post my pictures over there if you ever want to see them. But yeah, and I did build and kind of do the landscaping off camera. It was a lot, and I wanted to have time to like figure it out on my own. But yeah, so that first home, like I said, was for earth, and then this one is for air. So when I was doing these builds and when I was making these sims, I kind of gave a color palette to each home and fairy. So earth was brown and greens, and then air is grays and whites, and then like maybe like a hint of cream if I felt like it looked good. And then we'll talk about the other colors when we get there. But this one, I loved the glass wall with the dining table. I thought that was so pretty. I love that wallpaper swatch. I'm gonna use it all the time. I think we've needed something like that. I think that's gonna change building, like being able just to put wallpaper down instead of having to do windows. I think that's gonna be amazing for builds. But these are all tiny homes, so they're very basic: kitchen, dining, bedroom, bathroom. Very simple, straight to the point. But yeah, like I said before, I didn't want all of the like bathrooms and bedrooms to be on the same part of the house, so I really tried to, you know, rearrange it, make it fun. And I don't know if I do this on camera, but I know I changed my mind about the fairy. I'm so sorry, that yawn came out of nowhere. Anyways, I know I changed my mind about the bathrooms when I felt like it was a little too modern. I didn't really want them to be modern. They are fairies. So I think I do it off camera. I do go in and add a lot of the stuff from the packs to the homes. So the bathrooms are the toilet and the shower from the new pack rather than just like normal. And so you'll see stuff like that change here and there, but for the most part, this is like what the builds look like. Maybe some clutters added. But yeah, I really was struggling with this bedroom because I just didn't know what I wanted. Air was tricky because it's like, what hobbies do you give an air fairy? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I thought this wallpaper was so pretty, and I thought that fit the vibe and the aesthetic of the home very nicely. Like I said, the cream was like very rare occasions, but when it worked, and I really liked it. But yeah, so see here, you see me kind of adding more of the stuff from the pack into the home. I want to prioritize that instead. I literally just had to stop recording so I could yawn. I'm exhausted for some reason. Sorry. If I yawn anymore, I don't know, I might just leave it in. But yeah. Anyways, so here I am just working on some of the exterior. I didn't do a ton of the exterior work, obviously, but I did do some just because, I don't know, I didn't want to, I knew this video was gonna be long, so I didn't want to just have like a 40-minute video of me just playing around with, you know, house layout and stuff like that. One thing I do, I don't know if it's in the video or not, I give every one of these fairies a little gnome that kind of matches them, and I think that's so cute. I love it. But here we are moving on to water. Water's color palette was blues, and then like white, tannish, and then I also allowed a purple. I don't think I really used purple, but purple was kind of on there too. Blue, I love blue. This is water. Water's home is really cute. I like it. It took me a minute to figure out what I wanted, but once I got it, I got it. But yeah, right here, I moved that mirror up, and I think it is so cute. I think that was a really, really, really cute and fun idea. And I used one of my favorite items from this pack in this build, or in this house, the mushroom shelves, the wall shelves. I love that. I cannot wait to use those. They're so cute, so cute. When I was doing a tour, I was showing my cousin it too as I was like doing the tour, and I was like, look at these, they're so cute. Like, they're like my favorite. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm a little behind on my videos, which is, I'm not, like, in reality I'm not, but I am a little bit behind for my standard. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. And I'm just busy. Life's busy. Work's getting busy, kind of. Yeah, I don't know if I've really talked about it, but yeah, I'm a cake decorator at a grocery store, and it's getting close to the holidays, so when it gets close to the holidays, things pick up like crazy. You know, bakeries, people love their treats during the holidays, so it's getting a little crazy right now, but that's okay, it's fun. But yeah, I just feel like I can't catch up. I don't want to say I feel like I'm drowning, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I have so much I need to do. I have voiceovers, I have cakes, I have life, you know, but I'm chilling. I'm excited for Halloween, so yeah. But I think, yeah, water got the biggest bathroom, which is so funny. I don't know how that happened, but homegirl got the biggest bathroom, and good for her. And then what I did with all of the greenery is I kind of, like, there's trees and stuff that kind of match. But then when it came to the floralness, oh, see, here's the gnomes. I'll talk about those in a second. I kind of matched it to the home. So you see the water fairy has blue, the air fairy has white, and then the earth has, like, earth doesn't count. Earth just has plants because, you know, earth. And then fire has red. So yeah, so that was fun. So I kind of like tried to make it all blend together, but also every fairy has their own distinct little area of this lot. And then the gnomes, I don't know if you saw, but the water gnome has the gnome that has the little floaty, like she's swimming. And then the air fairy has the ghost, because I just thought that made the most sense out of the options. And then earth had the little one with the flowers on it, and I don't remember which one fire gets. Hopefully we get to see that. And then I do add the gnomes that came with the pack as well. But speaking of fire, here we are onto fire's home. Now I am an Aries, so my element is fire, so I'm a little bit biased towards fire, but I'm gonna say I think this is my least favorite home. I'm not 100% sure though, but I don't know. I think I was just burnt out on this build by the time I got here, but that's okay. I still really like it. Like, I still think it's really cute. I think I was just a little burnt out. But fire's color palette was black and red, and then if I needed, orange and yellow, but it was mostly just black and red. And like I said earlier, when I was doing the tour, I didn't realize I didn't finish cluttering it up. So the video, you will see it not finished, but then I promise I go in and I add stuff, so don't worry about it. I do take care of the build. But this one the layout came to me very easily, and the furnishings came together. Fire just became more feminine somehow. I don't know. Maybe not feminine, I don't know, but feminine. So it was just kind of easy to put it together. But yeah, Earth's definitely my favorite. And I think it was around the time, it was this point where I was like, I need to use more of the pack in this build. So see, here I am changing all of the toilets to be this toilet that came with the fairy pack. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, if I'm doing fairies, I'm gonna make it a fairy build, you know? So yeah, if you made it this far, hey, thanks for watching and sticking around. I know this is a little bit of a longer video, and I don't normally do videos this long, but I appreciate you sticking around. If you guys liked this video, make sure to give it a like. I would appreciate it. And leave me a comment. Tell me what your sign is, like fire element sign. What is it? I don't know what it's called. Let me know what your element is. And then let me know what your favorite home that I do or did is. It doesn't have to be your own. My favorite isn't my element, so yeah, I'd love to know. And let me know if you guys would like to see something else like this. I have a few ideas that I could do with this kind of same concept, but if we're not into it, I don't have to do it. But yeah, and like I said like 2 seconds ago, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm just finishing up the fire home, and then I'm gonna do some exterior decorating. Yeah, just lots of plants. I wanted to do a bridge. That was the original plan, was to have a bridge over the water, so that water and air was on one side, and then fire and earth were on the other, and then like there was the bridge. I don't know why I didn't do that. I think because the lot ended up being a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be, which is fine. I think the lot's really cute, but yeah, I really wanted to do that, but that's okay. I can do that again. I don't want to say what my idea is because I don't want someone to come for it, but I have a really fun idea that I want to do. So if you guys like this concept or video or whatever, let me know if you'd like to see more. And while you're at it, make sure to give this video a like if you liked it, subscribe if you are new, and head over to my Instagram. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.